Hello, beautiful souls. I was just about to say happy Friday then. I think I will forever get these days mixed up. Hello, everyone. It's so beautiful to see some of the amazing heart-centered community here already. Hello, Cassie Reiki, Lotus Bloom. Hi, Sweet Fairish. Hi, LP. Hello, Viviani, my beautiful soul sister. Hello, A Thread of Light. Hello, Reality Alchemist, Fluffy Pancake, Shine Truth. Yay. So good to see you all here. Sending you all so much love. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? I feel like the world has just gone like so quiet. And I felt this from last week when I went for a walk. It's like this silent calm before the storm. It's like everything has just gone super quiet and super still. Maybe that's just my perception of reality. But I'd love to know how everyone is feeling. I'd be super interested to know. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all okay. And we have a new moon coming in tomorrow. I'd love to know, feeling less wonky. I love that. Yeah, it's last week was crazy energy, and this week, yeah, it feels kind of like steady, almost stubborn energy to me. Super interesting. Cold. Yeah, I'm so cold too. I've got this woolen cardigan on. It's so cold here. It was actually snowing this morning in England. I didn't get any photos though because the snow didn't settle. But yeah, this moon is an interesting one. I mean, today it is the dark moon, so it is the time before the new moon begins, and that tends to be the time of that pause and that darkness. It can almost feel like being on the edge of something and that discomfort before going over the cliff top. So yeah, I'd love to know how everyone is feeling. It is in the UK here, really feels like we are in the winter season, but there's some people in the world that are probably just entering into springtime or summertime now. Yeah, there was some snow. I woke up at 7 a.m. and I looked out the window and it was snowing, which went it went away quickly, but I do feel that it's going to snow properly this year in England. We had like a really long summer, which was beautiful, but I feel like we're going to have a really cold, snowy winter, which is beautiful as well. Just going to read some of the comments. Reality Alchemist, I've been sleeping a lot, racked by the energies. It's been kind of unreal, soldiering on. Yeah, I feel you. These last few days, I've been sleeping so much and sleeping really deeply as well. Last night, I went to bed at like 9:30, started reading my book, and I was like, no, I'm just going to go to sleep. So I feel you. Did you guys see the Northern Lights last week in the UK? I didn't, because where I live is like in down, so it's quite low up, so it's hard for me to get views. I know that John saw them. I didn't see the Northern Lights, and I live in this little village which is like down, down in a valley, so it's hard for me to get a view of things like that. But the stars have been really beautiful the past few nights. And then Cassie Reiki said, it feels like time is going slow in slow motion. Yes, thank you. That is how I feel. But altogether moving so fast. Yeah, I just posted a video about meditating this morning, and I was sitting in silence for like 15-20 minutes, and it just felt like a click of the fingers. Craziness. Yeah, crazy energies. Justine says, I've been sleeping a lot. Happy everyone's sleeping like a bear too. Yeah, no complaints when I get a good long night's sleep. Welcome everyone who's just joined. Shine Truth. Justine, Angie, I can't remember if I said hi to you yet or not. Amazing. Also, I just want to say, if you are a new subscriber to my account, thank you so much. And if you are watching the recording of this, thank you. I've had like 10 new subscribers in the past few days, so I guess that hasn't been moving slowly. So super, super grateful for that. And also for this month in November, I've only got 2 available spots open for one-to-one bookings. So if anyone wants to get in there, if anyone is planning on booking a one-to-one session with me, I'll just share the link there now, because I've only got 2 spaces left. There'll be more in December, but for this month, yeah, I've only got 2 spaces left. So if you'd like to fill them, please do go ahead. I had something else that I wanted to share. Oh yeah, on Friday I have a special guest joining Mystic Spirit Messages. John will be joining me, as it is our 4-year friendship anniversary, so we're going to be celebrating, so it will be really fun having John join again this Friday. So if you want to come join us and have a little party with us on Friday, and you'll get double the reading and double the magic together, and if you're lucky, probably lots of dragon roars and dragon light language. Yeah, so that will be amazing. Let me just have a look at any other comments about how everyone's feeling at the moment. Crystal said, after last week's clearing, I've slept for days. Now I'm recharged. Thank you for last week's help. It worked. No sticky negative energy. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good to hear. And it's my pleasure to help in any way that I can. Viviani said, I would love to see the Northern Lights. Yeah, me too. I really am actually called to go up to Northern Europe within the next year. I only found out in the last few years that I have ancestry from Finland, so I plan to take a trip up there and go to the forests and the mountains at some point. There's too many places on the list, though. I think I need some sunshine first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will set up a safe space, and then I just want to pull a moon card for everyone here, so for the collective, as we have a new moon incoming tomorrow. And also tomorrow I'm going to share a video about how I work with the moon cycles, and just some of my experiences around the moon, my love-hate relationship with the moon, and all things like that. So if that's something that you're interested in or feel called towards, take a look out for that tomorrow. I'll be sharing that tomorrow evening in the UK time, probably morning in the US time. All right, I'll go ahead and set up a safe space. Just reading the comments. Eastern Lights here. I love that. You had a past life in Norway. That's so cool. That is awesome. Dragon roars, been dipping in and out when doing the deep shoulder shrug breaths to reset the vagus nerve. Love that. That's so cool. Yeah, I love the breath of fire as well from my Kundalini yoga origins. Yeah, fire is super powerful. I live in Florida and we saw the Northern Lights maybe once. That's enough now. Thank you, son. I'm with you, Crystal. I'm a sun lover. I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I incarnate in England in this lifetime? I'm not sure. No, I am sure. I know why. But yeah, my heart and soul yearn for sunshine all the time. All right. So we'll go ahead and set up the safe space. So welcoming everyone here, everyone that's able to join in, please do go ahead and do so. It will be in the style of a meditation. We're going to start off just by taking 3 deep breaths, breathing in deeply through the nose. If you're in a cold place like me, we can imagine that we're breathing in warmth from the fire or from the sunshine. And exhaling, burning away anything that is not serving our highest good at this time. Breathing in warmth and love and fire. Exhaling, releasing worry, stress, anxiety, doubt. One more time. Breathing in warmth, fire, love, passion, whatever you choose. Let it fill you up from the inside out. And exhaling to burn away anything that no longer serves our highest good at this time. And taking a moment of stillness, sacred pause and connection to just be with our bodies, our emotions, our energy, our minds, our hearts, and our spirit. And inviting that sacred presence into the heart center. Imagining this beautiful portal. I like to see it as rose gold light. You may have another color that you associate with your heart energy. This portal of ever flowing, ever growing, beautiful light energy, spiraling at the center of our chests, from which we're going to weave up a thread of this rose gold light. We're going to weave it up from our hearts, through our throats, through our brains, our third eyes, and up through the top of our head, and weaving it all the way up into the sky, beyond the stars, the planets, beyond the Earth's atmosphere, beyond this universe, into the next universe, all the way into the multiverse, connecting our hearts into the great cosmic mystery, the highest vibrational source frequency of all creation of love. And just allowing our awareness to travel back down this beautiful golden thread that we now have connected ourselves, our hearts, into source. And allowing for a moment these cosmic echoes to ripple through our heart and into every inch and corner of our body and our being. Healing, clearing, activating that which we are ready for and that which is in service of our highest good. Giving gratitude and thanks if it feels good for you at this time. And now from the portal or the vortex of our heart centers, we're going to weave a thread of rose gold light all the way down this time through our navels, through our sacral centers, our creative and sexual energy centers, all the way down, out into our roots, our primal center, and then sending and weaving this thread down into the earth, weaving it down, threading it all the way down until we journey into the very center of the earth, connecting these threads of light, of love from our hearts into the very heart of Mother Earth and all of the crystalline codes of wisdom that she holds. Giving and receiving energy of love, of gratitude, nurturing, grounded, secure, safe energy. Thank you. And following our awareness back up, these woven threads that we've weaved and back into our hearts, anchoring in the cosmic and the earthly energies with our heart. As above, so below, as within, so without. And now we're going to start weaving this rose gold energy from our hearts and weaving these threads out and around us, about 3 meters around, so that our body physically and our energy, our auric field, is surrounded by a cocoon of rose gold light, which acts as a protective shield. And just allowing all of these threads to merge together to create a solid, energetic boundary, for which we set the intention that only beings, energies, and entities, with our permission, with our highest good, our love, and our compassion, can see us, access us, exist within this shield, or have any influence over us. And all other beings, energies, and entities must leave now, immediately, returning to source, or to never return here again. And we can invite in, if we choose, our kind, loving ancestors who are in service of our highest good and in support of us walking our highest timeline. I choose to invite in my spirit guides. I choose to invite in my highest self. I choose to invite in my guardian angel. I choose to invite in Mother Earth and the cosmic highest vibrational source code energy. I invite in my celestial dragon Bashu to assist with protection. And I set the intention for guidance, safety, protection, healing, clearing, activation, love, expansion, and compassion. Thank you. And through time and space now that we are all in our individual cocoons of light and shields, I'm going to continue weaving this web of rose gold light, wrapping it around each and every soul who participates in this Mystic Spirit Messages live stream, whether that be now or sometime in the future when you watch the recording, wrapping us up into a cocoon of light, for which I again set the intention that only beings, energies, and entities with our permission, highest good, love, and compassion can see us, access us, enter into this space, or have any influence over us. And all other beings, energies, and entities must leave immediately. And speaking on my behalf, I invite in to the safe space of the session today my kind, loving, benevolent ancestors, my spirit guides, my highest self, Source, Gaia, my guardian angel, and Bashu. Please watch over this Mystic Spirit Messages live stream. Make the space safe and full of light. And may the messages and guidance be in service of the highest good of the collective, and of each and every individual soul who is here in the session today. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for bringing your beautiful, peaceful energy here today. That was so beautiful. Thank you. I think I've mentioned this before on one of my wandering and pondering videos, but I have this thing in my brain where I say words backwards. I think it's like a an ADHD kind of thing where I'll say the words backwards and then I'll be like, hang on a minute, did I say that backwards? Did that make sense? So thank you all just for bearing with me. I'm sure that you felt the energy there of the protection and the guides that we called in. So yeah, thank you everyone. I'll just say a quick hi to everyone that's just joined. Hello, I am Lulu. Hello, LC Geese. There we go. Hello, Laurie. Hello, Lynn. And Erin. Hello, everyone. I feel like there's some new names, so welcome. Oh, thank you, Viviani. You took the words out of my mouth. If you can write your requests in capitals, that would be amazing. It is going to be first come, first serve on this live stream. That's just how I've been doing them from the start. So anyone that's joining now, you may not get your request seen to. It just depends how busy this live stream ends up being. So thank you. And LC Geese says, first time here. Yay! Thank you so much for being here. It is amazing to have you here and welcome to this beautiful community. Everyone here is so wonderful and kind-hearted and has the most amazing, supportive, high vibrational energy. So yeah, it's wonderful to have you here. Let me see. Let me just read a couple of comments. I'm going to pull a Moonology Oracle card for the collective. First of all, envisioned this as a thread and then it turned into vines. That's awesome. Yeah, I love that. I really enjoy weaving a web of light. It's probably just because of the like web of, if anyone knows the web of life and the web of weird, it's in northern European traditions of there being like the weavers of life. It just really, it really resonates to me of like weaving the light and surrounding everyone and linking everyone together with that beautiful web of light and love. That feels really nice for me. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you. Hello, Gary for Grace. Hello, Shooting Star. Hello. All right then. So I will pull a Moonology Oracle for the collective as we have a new moon incoming tomorrow. Please can we have one card, a message from the moon that will be in service of the collective energy. So all the souls who are here in the live stream now and all souls who may join us for the recording of this session if they choose to. One crystal clear message of guidance, affirmation, perhaps even of healing or protection, perhaps. One message, please. Thank you. That's funny. And this is interesting because remember what I was saying about feeling like the calm before the storm, and this feeling for me that there's this like strange build up to something, and we've all been talking about fire and dragons in the chat. So the collective message from the moon today is that a fiery climax approaches. Maybe this will be coming towards the full moon. So this could be the next 14 days. A fiery climax approaches. I will let you take from that what you choose. Feel free to share in the comments. But this makes a lot of sense for me because it's this sort of almost on the verge of uncomfortable in-between of like this kind of waiting of like what's coming next. Fiery climaxes that could be in, world affairs and world news, which could also be reflecting upon our inner journey and also in our personal surroundings. So yeah, very, very interesting. Okay, just resetting the cards and then I will head on up to the first request. Thank you so much, everyone. And Shine Truth said, I felt that energy. Beautiful. Yeah, it was beautiful. And it was all thanks to the energy of everyone that's here in the space today. It's it just felt really, really like high vibrational and really clean. So thank you, everyone. Hello, Marit. Good evening from Sweden. Good evening from the UK. Wow, Sweden, that's so beautiful. We were actually just talking about like Norway and Finland and the Northern Lights. So I know that's not Sweden, but it's close to there. So it's so amazing to have your energy here. All right, so let me just see. I just heard light my fire. Light my fire, light my fire. I love that. You know that song? Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Lulu says, so weird. Before the talk of dragons and fire, I posted my question with a dragon instead of my normal flower. See, that is your intuition. Also, something that's really interesting is in the last week, 3 one-to-one client sessions I've done, all 3 of them have had guides that have come through of dragons. I'm like, whoa, there is just a huge dragon energy in the collective at the moment. And I believe that dragons are real multi-dimensional beings that are very strong energetically, physically, and in so many ways that I feel that we are yet to remember and unfold, which is really exciting. All right. I feel like I could ramble on for days, so let me get started with the requests. So, Cassie Reiki is the first one today. Thank you so much for your request. Just double confirm to us that you are still here in the chat. And Cassie Reiki says, may I have a message from my guides? Thank you, beautiful soul. Oh, thank you, beautiful soul. And yes, Cassie Reiki is still here. So what I'm going to do is what I usually do with my readings on Mystic Spirit Messages. I have my 3 cards. So I'm going to do a 3-card reading. It will be from the moon, and then it will be from the Keepers of Light, and then Work Your Light. Interesting. I was really called to light decks today, and they all have a very different frequency and message to them. And as I pull these cards for you and talk to them, I will be allowing any messages and downloads from your guides to come in simultaneously. This is one of my favorite ways to work with readings because it's multidimensional. We bring it through the cards, through the images, and then through the connection with the guides. So it gives you more of a depth of understanding. Welcome, IT services. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If there's anyone else new who I've missed, sorry, I'm welcoming you. It's so wonderful to have you all here. Oh, it's got 11 likes and 22 people in the chat. 2211. Love that. Angel numbers. I've been seeing angel numbers constantly the last few days as well, and that's that also sign of like something is coming. Just like keep going, keep putting one foot in front of the other. All right, I'm really in a chatty mood today, it seems. Love it. I feel that actually in the winter, in the summer, I am such a morning person, and in the winter, I'm actually much more of an evening person, which is really interesting for me. Okay, so for Cassie Reiki, please can we have a 3-card reading with messages from her guides? Crystal clear messages, either for support or guidance, clearing, healing, or activation. Okay, that one's from the moon. Thank you. And then from the Keepers of Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. These are more of Ascended Masters messages. So please can we get a message from your guides? From Cassie Reiki's guide, a crystal clear message that's going to help support her highest good at this time. A message. Okay, thank you. And then the Lightworker Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. This was my first ever Oracle deck, and for so many years I stopped using it, and I've just recently really been drawn back to it. It's probably because of the roses on the deck, but I've been drawn back to its energy. So please, can we have one more card for Cassie Reiki to complete this 3-card reading? A message from her guides that's going to serve her the most at this time and serve her highest good. And that could be healing, activation, confirmation, or just general guidance that's in service of her highest good. And one card, please. Thank you. Okay, so messages from your guides. Let me just have a look into these. First of all, I like to have a look into the weaving of the colors and the images, first of all. So the first card that came through is it's time to release negativity. And this is full moon in Scorpio. We are transitioning through Scorpio energy. I know there's lots of different ways of working with astrology. I've kind of taken a step back actually with astrology. I found that I actually just like to look on an app and have a look into the sky and see what's going on. But it does feel like we are transitioning into that time of real activation. That Scorpio energy is very, in my, like, what this is how I feel about it. It's that like divine, dark, feminine empowerment, like stepping into your power, your magic, real deep intuition. It's very watery. But it says it's time to release negativity. So now is the time. And I feel like also this card that came through before of big change is about to happen. I can't remember what it says now, but that full moon, we're on the verge of a big fire. Oh, big fiery. Gosh, I can't remember what it says now. Big fiery breakthrough, whatever it was that it says. In order to get there, it's really time to focus on releasing negativity. And now I would say, because of the scorpionic element and because of the full moon and because of the watery element, releasing negativity is very much going to be linked to close relationships. But this also could be about your relationship to yourself. That Scorpio energy is very inward energy. So that's the first one, message from your guides. But then alongside that, you got the message of hope, love, and acceptance, which is beautiful, because when we release that negativity and when we start setting up those boundaries and saying like, no, I'm actually like myself and my joy and everything about me is worth releasing that negativity, then we allow in that space for hope, love, acceptance. And it says, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. So that is the key there. So I do feel that the time to release negative energy, it is more of an introspective one of the relationship that you have with yourself, because of course the relationship that we have with ourselves is going to reflect the relationship that we have, especially with those close to us, but also generally with everyone who we meet and interact with. Fiery climax. Thank you so much. Fiery climax was was the collective message. So this fiery climax is coming, and before that you are being called to work on releasing the negative energy. And then the final card, the final message from your guides that came through is break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. So what you may come across when you are doing this introspective work and releasing the negativity, you might be like, hang on a minute, this isn't from me. This is coming from somewhere deeper. And that could be an ancestral pattern. It's one thing to know thyself, and then it's one thing to be like, oh my gosh, this actually goes back generations after generations. And it's this cool journey going into the cave. It's like that heroine's journey of going into the darkness for healing, and then actually being the one to rewrite the future, being that change maker and chain breaker. Beautiful. I hope that was helpful for you, Cassie Reiki. Exciting times. Lots of healing. And I do a full moon reading. So we're 2 weeks into that full moon reading now. And the collective, what I did was like a 4 pathway reading. And I think 3 of the pathways were all about past life healing, ancestral healing, and like witch wound healing or something. It was all like this cycle that we're right in the middle of now is a deep healing cycle. So I do feel like this will also resonate a lot with the collective as well. But yeah, thank you, Cassie. Cassie said, I love the deep Scorpio energy. I've been focusing on releasing to Mother Earth. Beautiful. Yeah, I love that. So spot on. I felt called to do ancestral healing. Thank you for this confirmation. Yeah, my pleasure. You're already on point. And to like really deepen that intuition, yeah, it's time to cut out that negativity. But yeah, that was amazing. Beautiful request, and thank you so much for being here. And sending you loads of love. And hello, John, welcome. And John, I have told everyone that we are doing our 4-year friendship anniversary live stream together on Friday, and I'm so excited to have you back as a guest on Mystic Spirit Messages, although this time we won't actually be sitting next to each other in real time in that in that funny experience that we had last time. We will be souls together in an energetic space from different screens. But yeah, it will be amazing to be together. All right, let me have some water. Yeah, and John, also, I've just been inviting everyone to share how they've been feeling in these last few days. And there's this like collective feeling of like needing to sleep loads and this sort of weird like stillness and quietness. So I'd love to know how you've been feeling as well. Anything that you want to share? John said, I won't keep freaking out when I look over to the right and seeing you sat there. It was such a fun experience. I'll see if I can link it once this video is shared as a recording, if anyone wants to watch it, because it was a really funny live that we did together. And I think I saw someone who is new here in the chat. Let me find it. I can't find it now, but if you are new here, welcome. And if you have a request, please write it in capital letters so it will be easier for me to find it. But yeah, thank you for being here. And if you're new here and I always say we, I'm like, yeah, me and my guides, we, me and my 10 personalities. We, John and I, actually, it is a we will be back on Friday. So if you don't get your requests read today, then please do come back on Friday. Yeah, just had lipstick on my teeth again. That might have to just be like my new thing, lipstick on the teeth. Okay, so Lotus Bloom, yours is the next request. Just let me know that you are still here in the chat in real time. And Lotus Bloom's request is, may I have a message regarding my relationship with my mentor? What am I learning? Thank you. All right. I feel that this will be a good one to go to the cards for. And we'll see what it is that comes through. Lotus Bloom is here. And Crystal says, I've been blessed with a positive attitude today. Thanks to Chloe, Viviani, John, and friends. Your help recently has been incredible. Thank you again. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing and just being a part of the community. I always just feel so happy to be here as well. And I always say to you, like, I look forward to these live streams so much. It's like finding my family again, my soul family. Okay, so connecting in with Lotus Bloom's guides. We're going to have a 3-card reading. Please can we have crystal clear messages or guidance or affirmation or confirmation for Lotus Bloom of what it is that she's learning from the mentor, this current mentor, right now. And just 1 card, please. Thank you. And now coming to the Keepers of Light Oracle. Continuing this reading for Lotus Bloom for crystal clear messages of guidance, confirmation or affirmation, or perhaps healing that is coming through. Is it this one? Yes. Okay, thank you. And finally, with the Lightworker Oracle, please can we have a crystal clear message to finish off this 3-card reading. Just 1 card, please, not 3. I'm not doing an in-depth oracle reading. 1 card, please, for Lotus Bloom to give a message, guidance, advice, confirmation, or perhaps affirmation, or even healing around the mentor that she's currently working with now. Thank you. Okay, so the messages that came through are from your guides here. The first one, which is from the Moonology. Oh, there's just some beautiful color matches coming through here. I'll put the cards up for you in a moment so that you can see what I mean. Oh, so beautiful. It's just like this pastel pink deliciousness, which is giving like Lemuria vibes and like Sirius and dolphin energy. Really beautiful. May have nothing to do with what the cards say, but I had to just share that. So the moon is saying to you, be bold and make the first move. So obviously I don't know the relationship of this mentorship. I don't know what it is that you're learning or what the purpose of it is, but be bold and make the first move. This could be in speaking your truth. This could be in standing up for yourself. This could also just be in actions within the mentorship. So that's the message from the moon. And then there's a message coming through that it's from, well, it says Master Jesus. So Ascended Master Jesus, Yeshua, however you choose to call him. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible for you at this time. So it may be a part of this mentorship that is supporting father healing, or father healing may be needed as a part of this mentorship. What's interesting in this card is that it's very cosmic as well. So maybe it's a connection to the cosmic father, which we could call God or source, if you like, and your connection to that, and real forgiveness, getting to the root of forgiveness. And then the final card pulled, oh, no way. Okay, I didn't actually see that before I was talking about the colors, but it is Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Perhaps there's a possibility that you and this mentor have reunited from your souls once living together on Lemuria, and you've come back together and reincarnated, and your souls have found each other in this lifetime to bring heaven on earth. It's happening. I don't know if you saw the other day, I posted a story about the deep soul wounds. One of them was in Lemuria, one of them is in Atlantis, one of them is in ancient Egypt. These wounds are really coming up to the surface now to help us not repeat those same patterns again. So I feel that a message coming through for you with this mentorship is something to do with that. It's healing that father wounding or that soul wounding that's there to help bring about creating heaven on earth, and it's happening. And I'm just going to show you these 3 cards together because for my creative and visual mind, those colors just look so beautiful together. It's like you have the moon and those gorgeous pink pastel energies, those rose gold energies of the divine feminine, and then you have Yeshua coming through, or Jesus, with those gorgeous blue tones and that masculine energy. And then finally you get the Lemuria, and you have the combination of both of those colors. So it's like bringing that back into a state of harmony, bringing these two together in harmony. That's so beautiful. So I hope that was helpful for you, Lotus Bloom, and thank you for your request. And yeah, that's exciting. Good luck in your mentorship as well, and sending you so much love. Oh, you said that's very helpful. Thank you. You're so welcome. Such beautiful cards. I'm such a color visual person. I'm like, ooh, pretty colors. It feels very higher heart and throat, and that's be bold and make the first move. That's where I really feel that it's going to be something to do with speaking up and speaking your truth. Yeah, beautiful. All right, let me just reset the energy of the cards. Who is here? Welcoming Kelly and Gigi. I don't know if I said hi to you already, but I'll say hi to you again. All right, let me reset. Lotus Bloom said, thank you. Healing the masculine wound, father wound can help me learn the lesson. Amazing. Yeah, beautiful. That's so nice. You'll be together in person. Yeah, no, John and I are not going to be together in person this Friday. Unfortunately, I am definitely planning a trip to Scotland, and that's a promise. I've promised to John now, so I'm like, I have to do it now. Also, I need to visit my ancestral lands in Scotland. So, yeah, I will be visiting Scotland, and I'm sure John will be connecting with me at some point on another road trip that he's on as well. More connection next year, more connection. Any way that we can bring souls from this community together would be amazing as well. Just reading any of the comments. LC Gee said, been feeling a lull, kind of an in-between. Yeah, definitely. I've been feeling that so much as well. And haven't uncovered my specific Egypt, Lemurian, Atlantean wounds yet. They've come up in one of the few readings I've ever had, though. AI was part of it. More to discover. Yeah, it's collective woundings, you know, because they were times in humanity on Earth. So they can feel a lot more real and visceral to us because they were actually on Earth, you know. And then, you know, when we start going to other planets and other galaxies and all those things, it's something else. But yeah, the real heavy wounds that I feel hold so much weight and importance are that which, you know, happened collectively in humanity on Earth. But of course, everything is important, and everything has its meaning and its place. All right. I have this really annoying habit of anytime I drink something, I go after it. I don't know why that is. It's like a nervous twitch. But it's not nerves, because I do it when I'm on my own as well. It's just some strange thing that I do. Okay, so next we have Sweet Fairish. Sweet Fairish, if you are still here, please let me know in the comments. Let us know that you're still here in the live. Sweet Fairish said, hi, I would be grateful for a healing focused on the anxiety and depression I feel sometimes related to my recovery from the autoimmune disease. Please and thank you, with a lovely green heart. Ah, beautiful. Sweet Fairish, thank you for confirming that you're here. A thread of light says, is it possible that we here all knew each other in a past life, like neighbors or friends? I would say absolutely. Everything is possible. A lot of people that I work with, I find that our souls have met before in lifetimes, if not many lifetimes. So it's absolutely possible. And, you know, we are all here together for a reason. And, you know, I often find myself wondering why are certain people drawn towards certain groups or towards certain mentors. And I believe it's due to our, you know, soul family, and past lives. And it's just that energetic resonance of where we feel safe and familiar with that person and their soul. So yes. Oh no, I'm being held accountable publicly. No, I will. I want to come to Scotland, so I promise that I will. I will come next year. 2026 is going to be a year of adventure. Oh, I'm so glad other people make that really annoying sipping noise. Okay, so Sweet Fairish, thank you so much for your request, and let me take a look for you. And you have requested, let me just make sure that you said requested a healing. Okay, perfect. So as soon as I placed my hands on my heart, Sweet Fairish, and I started breathing, I felt this real tightness in the heart. And one of your guides started stepping forward straight away, Sweet Fairish, and they were saying to me to tell you that it's safe for you to feel now, sweet, sweet soul. It's safe for you to slowly and mindfully begin to start opening your heart. I'm just going to see if they've got any more messages before I have a look into the healing here. Yeah, they're really saying to me, healing through feeling. And a part of your journey into what they are describing to me as this completely new stage of your life and this new version of you is going to be by allowing yourself to open up and feel new experiences that maybe you closed yourself off to previously. And this was consciously or subconsciously or both, maybe even going to a deeper level than that. But now you've got this opportunity to feel as you heal and heal through feeling. And opening yourself up to new experiences of joy and beauty and love and connection. And just taking it one step at a time. Because these feelings of anxiety are when you're stuck in your head. It's when the mind is on autopilot, and the mind it's just protecting. The mind's not doing anything wrong. But when we're anxious and in states of anxiety, it's when that mind frequency has been turned on, and the mind is just trying to protect us from going into overdrive and starts these looping patterns. But as we know, as conscious beings, this isn't actually serving us, because it keeps us looping in more of a low vibrational state of being. And your guide's showing me that it's because of this block on the heart, which has been caused by being ill and just through past experiences and just through this whole stage of going through illness and everything wrapped around that, and the whole journey up to that has just caused you to place these layers around your heart. But unfortunately, what this is doing, it's blocking your connection from your heart, so it's not allowing you to actually drop into your heart, so it is causing your mind to be on overdrive. So what I'm going to do first of all is bring some source light down into your heart and illuminate what's going on here, and I'll talk you through the healing process that I'm going to ask your guides to assist me with. So I'm bringing down a column of this golden source light, high vibrational frequency codes of cosmic love, cosmic intelligence, and holding that above the crown of your head, setting the intention to only clear, clean, heal, and activate that which is in service of your highest good, and removing anything safely, gently, and lovingly that isn't. Just bringing it down through third eye, throat, and into your heart. This is the first time I've ever seen this, actually. It's like your heart center is inside a black box. So it's like every time you want to breathe and every time your heart wants to open, it's like that expanded energy is hitting the four walls of the box. And your guide is showing me that what we need to do is safely and gently cut that box in half, and then we can remove both sides of the box. So I just want to ask you, Sweet Fairish, if you're okay to do this, because this will allow space for your heart to fully expand. It may allow space for sudden surges of emotions to come in. So I just want to ask you again from a place of sovereignty if you are okay for me to do that. Please just give a yes or a no in the comments. Yes, okay, thank you so much for confirming, Sweet Fairish. So I'm gonna go in with my magic wand, which has protective energy and runes in it, and crystals, and also fire and sun energy crystals. So we're going to use this energy of fire to gently and safely, in a moment, cut through this energetic box that is over your heart center. And before I do this, I'm just setting the intention that no harm be done on any dimension or frequency of Sweet Fairish, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, or any other way. Only gently removing this energy that no longer serves her highest good. So I'm just bringing the wand down gently now, breaking the upper part of this box, gently and softly coming down through your heart center and breaking the bottom edge of the box. And I'm just removing any energetic attachments that got onto my wand, placing them into a golden bubble. And then I'm going to go in and remove the right half of this box from your heart and place it in the golden ball. And then I'm going to go in and remove the left hand box, placing it in a golden ball of energy, and taking and removing with it any cords, attachments, low vibrational frequencies, or energies that do not serve your highest good, love, or compassion at this time. And with the assistance of my celestial dragon, Bashu, return this to source, or for it to never return here again. And I'm just going to bring more of that source light down into your heart now. And your guide is showing me just to energetically kind of cup this source light around your heart center, allowing it space to fill in this huge gap that has now been created by the removal of this box, and really just allowing it to be filled with source light and source love and high vibrational frequency. Setting the intention that Sweet Fairish can now connect in with her heart, so that she can come into that place of love and of joy and of connection, releasing any grief of perhaps a past version of herself that she's ready to let go of, and move into truth. And I'm just going to allow this source light to flow down now, down the channel of your energy centers, and flow down into earth, gently releasing anything that does not serve your highest good. And thank you so much, Sweet Fairish. I hope that was helpful for you, and sending you so much love and wishing you all the best. And I'm just catching up on some of the comments. New beginnings and adventures. Yes, we are moving into a number 1 year. It is literally like a complete reset. Chloe will love the journey, I'm sure, especially if she gets a little camper van. I am, yeah, my guides have been telling me that I need to get a van next year. I just have so much resistance around it, and I'm working on what that is, what that energy and that resistance is. But it would make life so much easier for me to have a van, and it would give me that freedom. And Laurie said, my ultimate yay would be a Chloe, Viviani, John retreat get together at Mount Shasta. Oh my goodness, my guides for like the last year and a half have been saying you need to go to Mount Shasta, Mount Shasta, Mount Shasta. So I love that you said that. I know obviously Mount Shasta has a lot of energetic resonance, and it's a very, very strong and powerful spiritual site. But that's so cool. Yes to that. And John and I are also planning on hosting a retreat next year. Whether it actually happens next year or whether we organize it and arrange it next year, that will be, we'll see how. John's the organized one. I'm the scatty, watery, crazy one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but we are planning on doing a retreat together, and there's going to be really fun inner child workshops and stuff there as well. Cassie Reiki, you were just in Mount Shasta. That is awesome. Yeah, I've seen a few sort of signs about that as well, about Mount Shasta recently. Where are we? I keep losing this. You saw a forest spirit. Ooh, that's so cool. So many comments to catch up on. Hi, Natalie, Bee's Knees. Welcome, Priestess Peaches. So lovely and amazing to have you here. So nice to see more people joining this community. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let me just move on to the next one at the moment. I think I am too late to say goodbye to John, but bye, John. Thank you for popping by, as always. And Sweet Fairish says, thank you so much. I'm definitely working on opening my heart and releasing any past emotions that are holding me back. Very helpful. You're so welcome. It was my pleasure. Yeah, and just take it slow. When it comes to the heart, there is no rush. There's so many layers to unfold, but I do feel like this is a shedding for you, and it's going to be a journey of just finding where those like attachments are that are causing that anxiety. But yeah, just sending you all my love. Yeah, don't forget to hydrate for sure. I'm just going to share if anyone does care to donate. Any donation from like £1 to whatever you want to donate is so helpful for me. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It just helps to support me doing this free content, and I do buy new equipment and things like that with donations, oracle cards, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, love you all. But yeah, even just having your presence here is a blessing and a gift enough. Hydrating with coffee right now. You know what? It's all about balance. I really felt like I needed a coffee today. Do you know what's interesting for me with coffee? I've had such a journey with coffee and caffeine and all sorts of stimulants and things like that. It's like now I don't need a coffee, which is awesome, because when I really crave a coffee and when I feel that real like kind of energy and I have a coffee, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Anyway, I'm definitely in a rambling mood today. I'm so sorry about that. So lovely to catch your live again. Love your energy and appreciate this safe space. Oh, thank you so much, Priestess Peaches. I've actually been watching another one of your videos today. If anyone is not already following Priestess Peaches, go and subscribe to her channel. She has some really cool videos, which I love, about spreading really important truth about current affairs, which is something that I feel very passionate about, but I don't have that real like intellectual articulating brain to do so. Maybe one day. All right. Coffee makes up the majority of my bloodstream. You must be like hyper focused and on the ball all the time. I love that. All right, so let me find the next request. Okay. LP 8296. Just let us know that you are still here live in the chat, please. And your request is, I would love an energy check, but no pressure. You've already done so much. Oh, bless you. So just let us know that you are still here. You're here. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Sorry, just reading the comments. You are one of those weirdos that isn't affected by caffeine. You can have one and go to bed. Ugh, that's definitely not me. Like, I am hypersensitive to like any consciousness or even mood altering substance. I'm like hypersensitive. I'm like the biggest lightweight of everything. For me, it's like a midday rule for coffee. If I have a coffee after midday, then I am not sleeping that night. Anyway. Oh, and sorry, LP, I just realized it was you that said you drink a lot of coffee. Unmediated ADHD. Yeah, I feel like obviously I've never been diagnosed with things like that. I honestly view any neurodivergency as a gift and a superpower, just as every person has their own amazing, weird and wonderful gifts and superpowers. But yeah, I definitely have this brain that is like everywhere all at once. Right, so let's do a energy check. So LP requested an energy check. So generally overall, energy is feeling really good, expanded and bright. And when I first checked in, I was shown this yellow color. So I just sat with that for a moment, and I thought I would come in and check in on your sacral, not sacral, navel center, or solar plexus. Some people call it. I call it navel. And I can feel a little bit of tightness and tension in the navel, kind of like anxious energy. It's not that real like kind of sick energy, but there is some tightness and some tension there in the navel. So I'm just seeing what that is. Yeah, there's just a little bit of anxious build up here. Yeah, your guides are kind of laughing and being like, coffee doesn't help. But in a jokey way. There is a little bit of stuck energy there, which is it's like rain clouds that have gathered because of worrying about something. Lingering worry that's not serving you. And your guides are reminding me of this saying, worrying is like praying really, really hard for what you don't want, or praying really, really hard for the unknown. Thank you for that. All right, so just let me know if you want me to remove this energetic attachment. If you let me know. You can feel some weight in that area, and you said yes, please. Cool. Worrying is praying for the unwanted. Yeah, absolutely. You know, we are human. We all worry about things, but it's those unchecked worries that end up sort of stagnating in the body, and this is what they're telling me. It's this stuckness here, and it's, you know, right up there in the solar plexus of where you breathe, and it almost feels like someone's stabbing you there, because it's this just like panic, almost like panic mode. So let me just go in and see if we can safely remove some of this energetic buildup. But other than that, your energy feels really bright and vibrant, so that's wonderful, especially after last week. So your guides are just saying well done for keeping your energy clean and clear and bright and vibrant. So going to bring down this column of golden light from source, from the highest vibrational frequencies of source, of love, of cosmic energy and wisdom, and holding it above your head, setting the intention only to heal, clear, clean, activate that which is in service of your highest good at this time, and only to remove that which is not serving you and not serving your highest good, not doing any harm to any aspect, vibration, or dimension of you. Just allowing this source light to come down, lighting up every energy center as we make our journey down to your navel. Yeah, and as soon as this source light hits your navel, it's like this resistance, like a wall, where this build up of energy and this little bit of entity there is like, no, you're not getting through. Well, sorry, my friend, we are going to get through. So LP, if you can just take some deep breaths, breathing in a way that feels best for you. Breathing in the source light as I go in, and just very gently remove the energy. But your guides are saying, I really need you to breathe with me as we do this. So you're breathing in the light as I remove this energetic attachment, breathing in the light. Let it be like a waterfall coming down into your navel, into that solar plexus point. Allowing these dark rain clouds of energetic attachment to be released, so that your solar plexus, your navel center, can shine bright like the rays of the sun, vibrant, confident, joyful, radiant, full of self-belief and inner strength. And I'm just placing this energetic attachment inside a golden ball of light, removing with it any energetic cords or attachments that are no longer serving your highest good or the highest good of all. And with the assistance of Bashu, return this to source, or to never return here again. And just allowing now that stream of source light to flow all the way down, out at the base of your spine, flowing back down into the earth. So you have this beautiful flow of energy from the earth to the earth, from your heart, and all the way to and from source. I hope that was helpful for you, LP. Thank you so much for being here. Let me just see what you had. They say depression is upset about the past and anxiety is upset of the future. Yeah, for sure. Depression is lack of expression, so you're being pulled backwards, and anxiety is projecting your worry into the future that doesn't yet exist. LP, already feeling lighter. Thank you so much. Oh, yay. That makes me so happy to know that. And thank you so much. Crystal said, coffee down the drain right now. It's needed. Listening is healing for me too. Yeah, and you know what? Like, I can totally honor you in saying that, because from my journey, my spiritual journey, my human journey, just my journey of self-awareness, it's so easy to fall back into those patterns of being like, oh, it's just a coffee, or it's just a sweet or whatever it is. But we can start falling back into that of it being an all the time thing. So it's coming back to that human part of ourselves and just being like, oh, actually, where am I really not honoring my health and my highest health and my highest good? But only you can be the judge of that. Only you can decide that. No one else can tell you what's right for you. People may try and guide you, and you can seek help and assistance from others too, but at the end of the day, your heart is your best compass. Right, let me just catch up on some comments. Viviani said, I have a passport and I'd love to go to Scotland. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. Scotland reunion. We talked about doing a retreat in the US. I think that would be amazing to do a retreat in the US, retreat in the UK. Yes, bringing people together. I feel like next year is going to be the beginning of this moving forward in humanity of bringing kindred spirits and like-minded and like-hearted souls together in community in any way that we can. That's what I feel. I can feel that will be like forward moving motion with this number one, this new beginning. Excuse me. Okay, right, let me see where the next request is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how quickly the time goes. It's probably because I'm just talking all the time. Priestess Peaches, thank you for sharing about my channel. It's mostly about sacred intimacy, but sometimes current affairs too. I'm a highly sensitive person. I can't drink caffeine. Yeah, your page is amazing. I'm just so excited to explore. I get super excited when I find new channels. All right, let me find the next request. Okay, so a thread of light. A thread of light. What a beautiful name. Thank you for being here. Please, can you let us know if you are still here in real time in the chat? And your request is, hi, Chloe. Can you see if my spirit team have any messages for me? Of course, with pleasure. A thread of light. Yes, you're here. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your request. I'm going to go ahead and do, just got like a ringing in my ear then. As if you see me like tapping my ear, my ringing in my ears has been like turned up to next level volume for the last like 4 or 5 days as well. And I've just been like, okay, I am ready for this information and these upgrades. I hear you. I feel you. Yes. All right. So we're going to do a 3-card reading. I love that. Is that a feather in your picture as well? A thread of light. beautiful feathers. Feathers are just, I just love finding feathers. On my altar, I've got so many collections of feathers that I found in forests. Oh, I love that. Okay, so connecting in to a thread of light, heart to heart. Commencing a 3-card reading for any guides, any guidance, messages of clearing, healing, activating, or confirmation from a thread of light's spirit guides and spirit team, please. What is in service of a thread of light's highest good at this time? Just 1 card, please, from each deck. And any information that wants to come through along with the cards, I will welcome in. Oh, that one was a flyer. All right, let's have a look. Okay. And now we're calling upon the Ascended Masters. 1 card, please, for a thread of light, a crystal clear message from your guides. Okay, these are flying out for you. You must have really strong energy. All right. Okay. And then, oh, just 1 card, please. 1 card, please. This is a 3-card reading, not an in-depth oracle reading. So now we come to the Lightworker Oracle. Please can we have 1 card, a crystal clear message from a thread of lights, guides, and spirit team. What is a message of guidance, clearing, of healing, or activation at this time in service of a thread of light's highest good, love, and compassion? This one? No. One card, please. That is going to complete this journey of the 3-card reading. Okay. Heard. Thank you. An interesting. These. I was going to say. They're all quite separate messages, but actually they're not. And that purple color of your purple feather is coming through in the cards. So that's beautiful. And it's interesting that I pointed that out, the feather, because there's something about this purple, and purple can be the color resonance and frequency of the 3rd eye chakra. I also call it the 1st eye. And the more and more that I really work with the chakras, it's seen as a beginning. It's the beginning. It's the start. It's the mind. It's perspective, which is interesting because a lot of this purple energy is coming through, and there's a lot of new beginning energy here in this reading. So the first one, and this is a message from the moon, is a new romantic cycle begins. So, of course, I don't know if you're single or if you're in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, this could be a new level and depth of intimacy, whether that be emotionally, whether that be like literal intimacy in touching, how you connect to one another. And obviously, if you're single, then It's an obvious sign that a new romantic cycle is beginning. But this also, this sign from this message for me is also about something is shifting within you to be able to begin this new cycle of love in your relationships. So that's really beautiful. That's exciting. A new romantic cycle begins, whether you're in a relationship or not. It's time for a new level and depth of intimacy to begin. And then the second card, this is an Ascended Master card, and literally the message is ascension. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness because the light is here. And this is an ancient Egyptian Ascended Master. So a new cycle is beginning. This could be a new level of ascension. I'm seeing this as like really almost like starting at the beginning, which again is very much in alignment with the collective energy of moving from a 9-year into a 1 year. So this is a really positive sign that you are working with this collective energy. And you'll see that the colors on these first two cards, you really have that indigo color. And then the next one is Imrama, and this card is, where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being called to journey to? So your guides are telling you that your ascension is happening, and it is time to move into your true self, to rise above the darkness. And through this, a new relationship cycle is beginning because of this relationship with yourself, because of this rising into your true self. And where are you being called to journey to? This could be physically, and it's kind of making me laugh because we've all been talking in the chat about journeying and connecting and gathering together. But this could also be an inner journey. Where are you being called to journey to? Is there other states of consciousness or other dimensions that you're being called to journey to? This is really an inner question for you, a thread of light. Beautiful. So yeah, a big journey and a big change is happening, and you're already on that path there. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for you, a thread of light. Thank you, and thank you for being here. Thank you for your request. Let me just reset the cards. Beautiful reading, Chloe. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for receiving it as well. I really love working with the oracle cards because I think a lot of people are under the impression that the cards give the messages, but I feel that the cards give a second, third, fourth dimensional layer to the reading, because we all can read cards totally differently, right? So when I'm connecting to them and seeing the images and reading the messages and connecting in with your guides, how I perceive the messages from the cards could be completely different from the way someone else reads them. So it creates that multi-layered perspective and reading. So I love working with the cards where there's the opportunity for them, because I find that it just gives more depth. All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Viviani, as well, for supporting as always and sharing your links. Viviani does a fabulous solo live on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. UK time. So please go and support her as well if you don't already. And welcome, Jazz, not that Fabio. I know that you shared a request. I don't think there will be time probably now for any new requests. Please do come back on Friday at the same time, 4:30 p.m. UK time. I believe that, oh, actually, I don't know now because the time zones have changed. That's either 12:30 or 11:30 Eastern. Come back then and write your request in capitals. First come, first serve. It will be an honor to read your request and to support you in any way that I can. Fluffy Pancake says, "There's no hiding the divine, my friend." I love that. Yeah, there's been so many times where I've tried to shove my spiritual aspects of myself, down into the corners, and she always comes back to bite me in the bum. So yeah, I agree with that. And Angie said, I'd travel to see you if you came to the United States of America. Absolutely. You know what? I was thinking I would just love to come over to the States and see as many of this community as possible. That would actually be awesome for me to come and do a US road trip. I just need to organize like Scotland and then US, and then I also want to go to Finland, so I've got to figure these things out. But Angie, that has already been in my consciousness for quite a while, so yeah, you can bring your van. If you can find a way that I can teleport my van across the oceans, then I will do that. Oh, thank you, Jazz. Yeah, see you on Friday. I look forward to seeing you then, and thank you for your patience. All right, I'll get to the next request. Okay, where are we? Okay. Linda McCormick. Are you still here, please? And you have asked for a message from your spirit guides. Perfect. So we'll do another reading for you again and just see what else comes through. No, I did it again. Right, I need to try and catch myself now. Because I feel that that's the kind of thing, if I heard someone else doing, I'll be like, that's so annoying. No, I'm actually better with that than I used to be. But yeah, it's totally unnecessary for me to make that noise every time I drink. Okay, Linda is still here. Wonderful. Thank you for confirming. Let's go ahead and get a message from your guides. We'll do the same again. So 3-card reading. First of all, with the Moonology Oracle. Any messages from Linda's spirit guides and team? A message for her highest good. Perhaps a message from her highest self. Let's mix it up a little bit. A message that could be guidance, support, confirmation of a decision. This one. Thank you. Ooh, that's a lucky one. All right. Let's see. So this is a 3-card reading. So for Linda, please can we have the second card? All right. Wow. Okay, Linda, this is like a really magical reading. Not that anyone else's isn't, but you'll understand what I mean when I when I read this out. Oh, interesting, actually. Okay. Let's go to the final card deck of Work Your Light Oracle. Please can we get the final card for Linda in this 3-card reading? A crystal clear message from Linda's guides or her higher self. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, Linda, this is like really strong messages coming through. So, first of all, and again, we have these beautiful, like the first two cards, their colors are the colors combined on the third card. So there's a lot of messages of balance and harmony coming through in so many of these readings, which is like so amazing. Okay, so the first card is a win-win outcome is forecast. Yay! That is just so exciting. So this is a card of good fortune and of balance and of receiving. A win-win outcome is forecast. And then your Ascended Master card, this is where it starts to get interesting. So you got Lady Venus. So the goddess embodiment of the planet of Venus. And let's read out the messages for this because this goes straight into the next one. I'm also being called to tell you the message that Venus is also called the morning star. And there's this very elven celestial energy. I'm just going to show you this one. There's just such beautiful energy there, very elven. And Lady Venus, the message here is downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Oh, and my ear was really, really like violently ringing when I was saying that. Beautiful. Okay, so you're really opening up to this truth now, and deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So this is a sign of spiritual good fortune, but also like a win-win outcome. I'm just seeing like abundance, joy, balance, harmony, aligned frequency, and therefore these downloads and understanding and higher truths are being revealed to you. And now what's really interesting is what comes next is the Sisterhood of the Rose card. And the Sisterhood of the Rose is an ancient lineage, an ancient priestess lineage, which is connected to the planet Venus. When you look at the what's it called, the orbital pattern of Venus, it draws a cosmic rose. So that's the connection to Venus, and the Sisterhood of the Rose is an ancient priestess lineage that connects Mary Magdalene and Isis. So this is super exciting. So I feel that you are going to be starting connecting to this divine feminine activation, which is going to be what is like really bringing you back into balance. And Sisterhood of the Rose, the message there is beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher, priestess, mystic, teacher. And then let me show you these three cards together and you'll see what I mean about the colors. Okay, and your guides are telling me now that if it's actually in reverse, so if you choose to follow this path and you choose in any way to look into the lineage of the rose, the sisterhood of the rose, you are going to connect into these Venusian energies, which is going to be the win-win. Because when we align to beauty and devotion, it's that real Venus energy of love and beauty. That is when we really open up to receive like that big, bright, pink full moon that is in balance and harmony. So that's a really amazing reading. And these are three cards from three completely separate decks that have all come together to align to give you this message, Linda. So this could be something that I'm now being guided that this could be something that doesn't necessarily happen until the new numerological new year. But time will tell, and it will depend on your level of curiosity and openness to that. But yeah, thank you so much for letting me do that reading for you, Linda. And thank you so much for being here. Right, let me reset the cards. I've probably got time Time for one more request. I get such FOMO in the chat when I'm doing this. I'm like, what is everyone saying? What's everyone saying? Let me have a look. Laughing about the time zones. Honestly, like, I just can't wrap my head around time zones and time saving. I feel like I have some huge mental block around that. It doesn't compute in my brain. Linda said, thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. Okay, let me reset the cards, reset the energy. I will have to finish on time as well today. But yeah, anyone that has just joined or joined recently, please do come and join on Friday, because it will be myself and John. We are going to be on Mystic Spirit Messages live together in celebration of our 4-year friendship anniversary. So it will be a community celebration, and also you'll just get double the holding in your requests, which is amazing. Okay, so let me go and find the next one. So the chat was really behaving itself up until now, and it has definitely deleted some of the requests, which is typical. The next one that I can see is from I Am Lulu. So we're just going to go for that one. On Friday's live stream, I'm going to be doing it on the streaming service. So I will have a much better and much more organized way of getting to your requests. So thank you for all your patience. So I Am Lulu is the next one that I am able to see. And that was for a clearing of receive a healing to help release any negative energies that I carry. Oh, and you literally just said you hope that it's you next. Fingers crossed. Well, you just manifested that into your reality. I Am Lulu. Okay, so you've requested a healing of negative energies. So I will have a look into that for you. And yay, can't wait to see you all on Friday. It's going to be fun, and it will be post new moon as well, so we can see what shifts we've had too. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick scan to begin with. I Am Lulu, just to see and feel into what's going on energetically or even physically. So I just wanted to scan all the way down just to be sure, but straight away I felt this real tugging of energy in the upper part of the head, and it's behind the ears, and then above the third eye. So it's kind of here in the center of the head, and also up into this crown. And it's this energy, which I'm going to tap into more in a minute, but is this energy which is almost like siphoning all of your energy up here. And it's similar to one of the readings earlier. It's this energetic attachment of some sorts, which I'll get more information about, that's stopping your awareness, because it's almost like this energy knows that you are on this conscious journey of healing, and that you want to do that, and your soul and your heart and your mind and your consciousness are seeking that. It's like it's this energy has come in and been like, no, you're going to stay here. You're going to stay in this mindset and in this frequency. And often when we are on a spiritual journey, we can come very much into the body and then get blasted straight up into the crown again. And it's, it feels like that's what has happened here. And there's just a lot of heaviness and distortion. So I'm just going to feel in, and I just can see like dark, heavy clouding energy. It's so funny now. Every time I'm getting messages coming through, it's like my ears are ringing in confirmation of it. Oh no, please don't say this is going to be my new way of getting a yes or a no from my guides. Are ringing in the ears. So they are showing me that it's this build up of low vibration frequency and energy all the way in the upper part of your head that's clogging and stopping the movement, the natural movement of your prana, your life force energy. And it's holding it all up here. And they said it's from fear that's projected in the collective consciousness. So it's like this fear of like what's going to happen to the world and things like that, that has got intermingled with your own understanding of like 5D and what that means to you and spirituality. It's this fear has just got all intermingled with your own perception. So as you requested a healing, please just say yes or no if you want me to go ahead and remove this energy from the upper part of your head and really just try and clear your crown and your third eye chakra. Just let me know if that's okay. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you for confirming. So I'm going to bring down this column of gold and light from source. Wow, I can really see this source light is like pouring down, like a sparkling waterfall of light. It's like source is like, yes, 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 yes. That's really beautiful. And just pausing above the crown of your head, setting the intention to help illuminate this low vibrational frequency and energetic attachments, and just to bring in healing and clearing that which is in service of I Am Lulu's highest good at this time. I'm just asking if I should use my hands or my wand to remove, and my guides have said my wand. Okay, thank you. So just clearing and resetting the energetic frequency of my wand, and setting the intention to remove any low vibrational frequencies, energies, or entities that do not belong to I Am Lulu and that are not serving her highest good or the highest good of all. And just to gently and safely remove them and to place them into a golden protective ball of light, and setting the intention to not cause any harm to any aspect or any dimension of I Am Lulu, only to clear and to heal that which is in service of her highest good at this time. And they're showing me there's this sort of neurological connective pattern that's been drawn behind the ears and then to the center of the head and up to the back top part of the head. And they're just showing me to go in there and disconnect this energy and then circling it and attaching it to the energy of my wand, which is powered up with the energy and the frequency of fire, which has the power to burn away and safely remove and heal that which is of low vibration and that which does not serve your highest good. And then I'm just taking it off my wand, placing it in this golden ball of shield. I'm just going to very gently go in with my hands and remove some of the remnants of that energy now. Clearing out the back and the front of your head, so that your mind can feel more calm and certain and open, and that your prana, your life force energy, can now flow more freely and with ease throughout your entire being. No longer connecting you to that grid network of fear in the consciousness, and removing any cords or attachments that no longer serve your highest good. Placing it inside this golden ball of light. And with the assistance of Bashu, my celestial dragon, returning to source or to never return here again. And just allowing the golden flow of light from source to come down now, flooding your crown and your third eye and flowing down with ease and safely down through the rest of your energy body. I can see so much more lightness now there. Allowing yourself to rest now. And if you find yourself in moments or states of overthinking, really try and do your best to slow down and do what you can to stop what you're doing and take a moment of pause and presence, just to be with that mind and allow yourself to take what does serve your highest good and tell what doesn't serve to leave. Thank you so much, I Am Lulu. I hope that was helpful to you. Oh, need a glass of water. Lulu said, my ears just got tingly. So cool how these things can happen energetically but felt physically. Right? It's like you've got to experience it to believe it. So yeah, thank you so much for just sharing that here, and thank you for being here. Sending you so much love. And we're already at time already. I can't believe the time. As much as my inner child is like, read all the comments. I am going to have to safely close down the space now and move on, as I don't have the time to to continue for this evening, but I would love to see you on Friday. It would be amazing to connect with you again then. Same time on Friday. I shared the link for it today on my posts, so feel free to go there and click the link for a reminder to be notified. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. The energy of this space today has been really fabulous, and it's just been a joy and an honor to hold this space for you all here today. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourselves and for each other. It's truly fabulous. And I couldn't ask for more. So yeah, sending you all so much love, and I'm going to safely close down the protective space now. So just asking all of my guides, my higher self, my kind, loving, benevolent ancestors, my protective celestial dragon guide Bashu, Source and Gaia, please can you step out of the energetic space of the Mystic Spirit Messages live stream, and asking all of the other guides and beings and everyone who participated today, please can you and your guides and your team step out of the space of the session now so that I can safely close it down. Thank you. And I'm going to bring down the protective cocoon and shield of light around Mystic Spirit Messages down to a small size in my hands, and taking with it any energy that we no longer need, any low vibrational frequencies, cords, ties, attachments that are not in service of our highest good or the highest good of all. And I am encompassing them in a golden protective ball of light. And I return this to Source, or for it to never return here again. Thanking every single soul who has participated today in this Mystic Spirit Messages live stream and in the replay. Thank you for your beautiful hearts. Thanking my guides, my higher self, Source, Gaia, my guardian angel, my guardian dragon, and all other beings and guides and guardians who are here supporting us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, I just want to set the intention that everyone have a beautiful new moon transit and beautiful, peaceful, and bountiful integration from this live stream today. And so it is. Take care, everyone, and yeah, just look after yourselves, listen to your body, rest when you need to. Your heart knows what's best for you. Also, your body knows what's best, so don't forget to listen in. So much love. I'll see you soon.